Welcome back to All Seasons channel. Today got a very special video for you. We're here with we got a guy here that's fairly local to us, and he's been doing a school bus conversion here, and he's been working on this for a while. We sold him all the Dometic appliances last year, and I had to bring him another part today, so got a chance to see his bus, so I'm really excited. His name's Zach, and he's going to give us a little tour of the outside of the bus. And so Zach,
hey.
How long have you been working on this project?
It's probably been about a year now.
A year.
Yeah.
Is this your biggest project?
Biggest in size, that's for sure. Not necessarily the biggest in dollar sense, but been doing custom restorations for about 20-25 years now, mainly motorcycles and cars. I had a customer come to me, and husband and wife, a musician, that wanted a school bus built into a motorhome, but high-end. Didn't want to do the typical schoolie route. Wanted to get rid of the school bus door, wanted to get rid of the school bus windows, and wanted a high-end approach to appliances and interior finishes, and also a great sound system. So when we got working on the bus, one of the first things we had to do was get rid of all the school bus windows. So we welded in about 66 feet of 22 gauge sheet metal down the entire side and got rid of the school bus windows, and then went with hair windows, which are very high end in the motorhome world, and had custom sized windows framed out and made by hair. And we ended up with dual 57s on the passenger side in the front, a 60-inch on the driver's side over the dinette, dual 37s in the back bedroom, with one of them being an egress window. Okay. And then dual port windows over the kitchen and the bathroom. Yeah. But basically that was one of the first big things as well, getting that kind of done. And then as we walked down the bus, just some of the things we did was mounted the furnace here. We have a setup for an outside TV that will mirror the inside TV and power. An LP port for running a little barbecue or something at the tailgating. An outside shower. This is a spot for an outside speaker. Mounted a propane tank up under the frame in the back, and this is just access for the fill and for the gauge, to be able to easily get to that. And another outlet in the back. Then the rear door has been permanently shut, and this is a storage compartment where this door will be mounted and accessible from the outside, and that's about half of a queen size bed worth of storage underneath there.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me.
And as you come over here, we got the water fill and city water here. Here we have the hot water heater access, and on the inside it's basically built into a closet with an access panel for maintenance and everything like that. This is a washout for the black tank, has been installed here.
Don't forget to put that tag right here. It says leave the. Yeah, make sure you leave the valve open. I saved all those stickers. Yeah. This is a vent for the refrigerator, as well as a vent on the roof for the refrigerator, and they wanted an exterior shower on both sides, so we also added that on the driver's side as well. The gray tank is mounted underneath the frame on the driver's side. Black tank is mounted under the frame on the passenger side, and those are 50-gallon tanks each, with dual 37 freshwater tanks mounted under the queen size bed, which I can show you in a minute. And the flush out for both the gray and the black tank come out right here. And then we mounted the shore power 50 amp service here, and this is a 7,000 watt Onan generator, which will get mounted right underneath there. So we also had a custom door made by Challenger Door, which makes beautiful stuff, and this is basically just the rough-in frame. It's just tack welded at the moment, but this will get all welded off and finished and painted, and then the door will get set in into the frame.
So this is the master bedroom. The customer I'm building it for requested a queen size bed, so it ate up a lot of space, but it's what they wanted. Dinettes on each side. Each one has a drawer and power, and is getting a beautiful piece of countertop that will go on the top. The rear of the bed is the outside storage that I showed you from the outside, and then the front comes up, and these are the dual freshwater tanks with the pump. And there also is a panel that goes in there, so you can access the tanks by removing the panel, but that panel will typically be in, and this can be storage for linens or, you know, anything you want, I suppose. Got a roof vent here. There's also another roof vent in the front near the cab, and then there's dual 15,000 BTUs, which I bought from All Seasons. And there's one going here and one going in the middle of the living room in front. Have his and hers closets here. You can kind of see what we did there. This is the hers. It has a little bit more room for wardrobe stuff. This is the his. And then this is one of the access panels for the hot water heater to be able to service the rear of it. And then there's a closet in the hall, which is basically kind of like a pantry or storage closet. And there's also another access door to get to the hot water heater in there, just to kind of get to both sides. There's a TV gets mounted here, which there is a satellite system on the bus, so there's the satellite feed there. And then there's another TV in the living room. Just kind of working on the on the ceiling and the wall board at the moment. I just moved into the bathroom, so I have some of it done, but pretty simple setup in here. Just a vanity, sink top, small stainless sink, and a toilet, vent. There's three flush mount LEDs in the bathroom. There's actually 5 in the bedroom on a switch. There's 3 in the hallway on a switch, and there are 10 in the living room on a dimmer switch. This is the shower, completely built out and finished, but then removed to access, you know, running wires and gas lines and stuff. And then come out in the living room. This is a small dual door cabinet above the refrigerator enclosure here. Kitchen counter is getting a beautiful, nice big stainless sink and a dual burner Dometic cooktop, which I also got from All Seasons. 3 nice drawers and a dual cabinet underneath the sink, and a port window over that. There's a microwave, a little convection microwave that goes right here. There's the power for it. And then this is a U-shaped dinette that will turn into a bed. So it just got a big drawer there. This is a 10-inch sealed enclosure for a 10-inch sub, or a ported enclosure. And then under the dinette is the breaker panel goes here, the LP detection goes here, and this is a 12-volt on-off for the house. And then another big drawer up here. So there's a piece that's not on right now because I just did some painting, but it actually folds out here. And I made a steel rod system that comes out the hole right here to support this piece when it's folded out to match the length of this one. But I wanted to add more room to the living room when the bed is not out. So I kind of made that so that this is a bigger walk area when you're just hanging out and not sleeping. And then the kitchen table actually goes down and rests on here. And there's posts that support the middle of it. So the kitchen table actually turns into fill in this area and make this a bed. And then on the passenger side, we had a custom captain's chair made. Beautiful, beautiful chair. Turns around, faces the room, faces forward, really high quality. And then this is a couch area here with dual drawers underneath and an 8-inch speaker. And this the other half is in the garage right now, but basically it fits in here like an old school slider bed, and it slides out, and then the cushions come down and make a bed here as well. So they wanted to sleep 6 people, so it's, you know, the queen size bed in the bedroom. 2 here on this and 2 here on this, so there's their 6. So this corner here is the end of the couch. This is actually going to be a wet bar. So it's a little dirty up here right now, but I don't care because it's going to get covered. The same countertop that we're using in the bathroom, the kitchen, and for the kitchen table, the dinette table. There's a piece going here, and I made a beautiful piece that goes right here to hold wine bottles and liquor bottles, and with some cup holders built into it as well. But we were just doing the wood this week and the walls, so it's kind of all out right now to give us some room to work in here. And then a 26-inch LED Samsung's going here, and this matching TV going in the bedroom. And this also has the satellite connectivity and the RCA to be able to run the TV through the stereo system, so they'll have great surround sound. So that's most of it. We're doing all whitewashed pine, tongue and groove on the walls and the ceiling, which is kind of standard in the schoolie world. A lot of guys do that. It works well to be able to do the contours of the wall and stuff. So,
and I must add, it's really beautiful. I don't know how it's going to show up on the video. It doesn't show up very good on my little viewfinder, but it's gorgeous.
It's turning out really nice. And then there's a dark, we're using a vinyl plank flooring, an insulated vinyl plank flooring to go on the floor. So we're basically going to have fairly dark countertops, black appliances, all black features, but with a bright white furniture, and then the whitewashed pine. And all the window frames and everything are all black. So I think it's gonna really pop as far as that goes. And on the floor, we did a 1/2-inch insulation board over a 3/8 plywood, and then the vinyl plank flooring. So we did add some insulation to the floor, and then the insulation in the walls. We were actually able to do the entire school bus with one of the Dow insulation kits, the two 20-pound tanks that look like a barbecue tank. And I didn't want to spray too heavy because I didn't want to have to come back and cut a lot out, which I know can be an issue for guys. So I tried to really just get the right amount on the first spray, and some spots may be a fair bit light, but I didn't want to have way too much and cause a ton of trimming for myself. And by doing it that way, I was able to get the entire school bus done with one kit. So if you don't go too crazy on the first coat, you'll be able to have enough to do this. This is a 66-passenger school bus. So.
All right, well there you have it. I know it looks a lot different than I know it looks a lot different than last year when I saw it. I saw it in like July or early August last year, and it definitely looks a lot different than it did last year. So he's doing a fantastic job. This looks gorgeous. Hopefully I'll get to see the finished product.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll give me a call, because I'd really like to see the finished product.
Yeah, we'll give you a tour. We'll do a wrap-up video.
That'd be awesome. So, hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Just go down there and do all that stuff. Ring the bell, all that stuff. And I'm going to go up the road and fix another one, and Zach's going to stay here and work on this. So, y'all have a fantastic day.